What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Steelez. It's another edition of Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe till you put your soul into it. And today, I'm a week late, I'm sorry, but I ordered this offline. I had the work release date, and I hit on ship to me. And them boys took about a week and some change to give me my shoe. So I'm giving it to you now. And you should already know by the title in the box, we have the Jordan 12 Taxi. I never owned this shoe, owned 12s before, never owned this colorway. Last time this shoe came out, I was a new dad, and I couldn't afford to do it. So, Billy had them. Baby Steelez had them, man. So that was a little fun fact about this. We got the standard OG box. Label reads Jordan Air Jordan 12 Retro, white, black, taxi. Let's bust this open, and let's see what we think about it. I did unlace one. I only took one out the box, so it's my first time taking both of them out the box. And it's going to give you my honest review about what's going on. I'm very hyped about this shoe. I don't care if it's sitting. I don't care nothing about that. I love this silhouette. I love this colorway. And it's a very comfortable shoe, if y'all know. So we do got the Jordan 12 Taxi. Let's take that thing on a spin. One thing that I noticed with mine's immediate was, of course, the shape. I'm not going to diss the shape. It's a very good looking shoe, man. First off, let me say that. In hand, beautiful colorway. Oh, man. Check that out, y'all. Check that out, man. Man, Jordan did some numbers in this, too. All the colorways as well. And it's a good, y'all remember the commercials? I think he had 2 of them. He might have had more. I think he had one with Bugs Bunny. That might have been the 10s I'm thinking about. And then we was no, but I do know the Frozen Moment one, the one that Penny Hardaway kind of played, pay homage or made spoof of him. I don't know, but the Frozen boom boom. He's playing against the Lakers, hit that spin move. Everybody's sitting in Frozen Moment in time, just watching Jordan doing what Jordan do. Turn around, dunk that joint, and then I want to say he had the playoff one where he dunked from the free throw line. Y'all think he really dunked from the free throw line in 97, 98, 96? I don't know. I got love for Mike, though. But let's talk about the shoe. Now, this shape, I wasn't there. Well, I was there. I didn't participate in buying the 1990 shoe, but I definitely remember the 2013, about around that time. And it seemed like this little slanted, but like I said, it's a beautiful looking shoe. So I don't really diss the shape. Sometimes, like y'all do know, I just started collecting last year. So this is my second year. And I'm taking what they give me. I mean, as long as it ain't no stupid, crappy materials, which I will not say this is crappy materials. Very good leather. You know what I'm saying? It just seems a little light. You know what I mean? A little light, but that's just what we're getting. I would say the flu game had a different shape, and it is what it is. Creation by, one only Tinker Hatfield. Inspiration, Japanese Sun. I don't know the materials of this right here. Some say rattlesnake, some say basketball. I like to just listen to my peoples in the comments and do my own research, which I didn't do. I'm coming off the top with this shoe because it's one of them shoes that I was around, so I don't think I really need too much. Like, oh, fun fact. I'm not giving all the test specs of it, the zoom air unit, none of that. We just talking about what the shoe meant to me. Big on sitcoms, man. Big on rap videos, big on movies. Definitely one of those ones. But Martin, if y'all remember, around that holiday time when this came out, and I think this was the first colorway that came out. So this was the colorway that everybody was rocking with. Like, the cherries came later. I definitely remember the cherries coming later. Don't remember it drop. I don't know what dropped next, but I do know this is what East Bay had. This is what the little Nike ads where they used to have a shoe kind of like this with the number on the bottom, where you got the pennies, you got the bacons, you got tech challenges. Pretty much all the Nike brand people had them joints like that. But I know this one was a December drop because I wanted this for my birthday or Christmas. And crazy fact, my dad said he bought me these and never gave them to me, man. It was one of them. What Jay-Z line was, you would always say you coming through. I would stay in the hallway, always playing the bench. And that day came and went. Man, I felt that bar right there because, man, I was one of them kids. When he told me the black and white ones, I was one of them kids at school like, oh, I got the Jordan. I got the Jordan. My dad gonna give it to me. He got to give it to me. That ain't never came through, man. That ain't never came through. You know, we got that OG nice 2-3 on the back with that Texie colorway right there. Of course, we got that taxi at the bottom. Now, the discussion that I do want to have about this shoe, and this is my personal preference because I did participate in buying the taxis because I didn't know. You know, Jordan don't tell us when he dropping some stuff. So some of these shoes, I don't know. As a collector, I'm like, okay, ain't no telling when them coming out, so I might as well get this. So I did buy the last variation of this shoe, right? And right here we got the Taxi 12, the reverse or the flip taxis. Now, the only big difference of this shoe that I think takes the cake, well, it ain't gonna take the cake for the beat. The OGs personally ain't nothing beating this colorway except another OG colorway, in my opinion. I don't know about the Dornbeckers. I don't know about all that, but I'm talking about OGs. Maybe the Cherry. Maybe. It depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because this was the one that popped it off. Like, this is the one that popped it off. I want to say Jordan got crossed up in the Cherries, though. He might have got crossed up in these. I got to do my check. I know I had the questions on. Y'all give me the answer in there. What did Jordan... He definitely had a 12 on. So I think that's another reason why I'm like, come on, you know. Jordan got crossed up in them joints. But what I wanted to talk about is this. Okay, got the red right there. Red and 2-3. You know, white at the back. White sock liner. And white right there. But I want to personally just take a look at the... Let's do this one. Let's take a look at these toe boxes, y'all. Am I tripping? I like this one. Because I was going to get rid of this one. But then I put it in hand. It's more heavier. All right, I'm going to see if y'all can pick this up. Peep this back fatness, the puffiness. You can't feel it here, but this whole is a different leather. I ain't going to say this leather better. They kind of just different leathers. You know, this one is way more tumbled. This one got more of a tumble. It has a tumbled look, but it also has that glossy, kind of like the flu game feel. And this has a whole tumbleness, matte feel, just like it's not as slick. It's slick. Sorry, my words. It's not as slick as this one. But what I want y'all to pay attention to, check that back, right? Beautiful. It's cool. Both of them beautiful. So I'm not dissing because I spent my hard-earned money for this shoe. I didn't wait for this shoe to go on sale, and I didn't wait for this shoe to go on sale either. So I'm keeping it. I'm keeping both of them. But we're just gonna talk about the difference. You see that back, right? Pay attention. Now we're going to come right here. Y'all see it's more slick. Maybe that's just the new shape, y'all. We got to go with what they give us, you know? It's not a bad looking shoe. I don't think if I don't have this shoe, because I'm not going to put this against I'm not going to put this against the flu games only because, yeah, they came out this year, but it's not the same colorway. Sometimes, you know, different colorways, we have different builds. We do the color and sometimes make a material look different or feel different. Somewhat like that. Maybe I'm not hitting it right on the head, but y'all get what I'm trying to put down. Like, I wanted to put like a taxi against the taxi. And the shape is just a little slimmer. And I ain't put this to feet yet. Maybe it fits a little more lighter to the foot, glued to the foot like a sock. And maybe. But I just wanted to mention that real quick because even the toes, let's take a look at the toe box. Right? You see how slim. I took this out. I puffed it up. I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? I did my whole, because I like when you did this, when you take it out and puff it, it looks a lot better. Because the other one, right, I was like, oh, look at it. You feel me? I was doing that, but you do have to take it out. Oh, excuse me. You can't judge it off of how it's coming out the box. You can't do that, right? So I did take it out. I just didn't put my foot in it, but I definitely, you know what I'm saying, put my love into it. So boom, it looks a lot better. I ain't gonna lie, it do. But there's a difference between that one and this one. You know, check that toe box. You see the built toe box. Boom. It's still slick, but it's more. I guess this is higher too. So maybe That's the only thing making it looks a little thicker. But I do know it's thicker because I'm feeling the whole sock liner. This is, woo, look right there. It's nice and firm. Like, you know, it's nice and firm and cool. This is puffy and plush. Kind of like the food game built. So, you know, they do that sometimes with different colorways, though. Like, you know, if y'all participated in buying any 5s this year, we can agree that the metallic 5 has a different build than the Great 5 and the Fire Red 5. I didn't get the Tokyo 5, so I don't know what build that has. But I do know those 2 5s has 2 different builds. Like, that short, I don't personally like the way they did the metallic 5 after getting the shape of the last 2. But when we got the metallic 5s, I was super hyped. And I'm still hyped because, you know, might be shoe of the year. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what list we going on. But we're going to do a couple lists over here simply because it's been a lot coming out. And I think that's why we just, like, some people is getting mad or dissing. I just stay out of it, you know, because I'm trying to do the dash on my own. I'm in my lane, trying to just get what I can get. Because it's a buyer's market. I do not want to go to where it was where I didn't care about shoes, because that's what made me not care about shoes. Not saying I never not cared about shoes. I've always been around, always been influenced, always been had that eye for what's hot, always been ear to the streets. But I remember when I got laughed at for going in the store and asking for some Jordans that was like maybe 12 hours old. Like, they came out, what 10 o'clock? The mall opened up 12:10. I came about 10 o'clock the next day. Boys was laughing at me like, yo, tell them what you wanted. Well, I was telling them, yeah, I want the Jordan. They was like, you got to do raffle, you got to do this, that. Now, every once in a while I tried, didn't hit. I did hit on the Legends last time. Them Toros. I think I was big. I was on KDs and stuff back then when I finally started buying. And I was buying my son Jordans, man, because I was so new into being a parent, getting my first apartment. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? But my son always, he's gonna be fresh. When my son get one of those yearbook pictures or the timeline where, you know, they be like, because my mind understood the assignment too, because I got about four or five good picture days. I'm talking about with Champs or the Polo or the Nautica, you know what I'm saying? But then I got some embarrassing ones too, with the greasy face, with some old sweater. You know, that probably was like the 3rd, you know, the 4th. But once I started getting like the 6th, 7th and stuff, I started having that, you know what I'm saying? Started having a little swag. Wasn't what I wanted, but looking back, my mom didn't do me dirty either. So I hope my son get to know that daddy never did him dirty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Taxi OG and we got the Taxi Flip. I know y'all like the OG, but be honest. Is this built better? Is it? Just talk to me. Is it built better? We gonna boom and boom. And these motherfuckers fresh too. Listen, these motherfuckers so fresh. These boys so fresh, man. I might not even wear these Taxis right now. And I don't do that. You know, I'll be putting shit to feet. But it's no reason. No reason. Just gonna keep these on ice. You know what I mean? Put some love in it. And Billy probably can wear these. Billy about 11 and a half. So I wear size 12. Eventually, he will not be getting these. You know how that go. He gonna get his own. I just wanted to set y'all up. Please like, comment, subscribe. I know I ain't been coming around, but I've been kind of slowing down with my releases, but it ain't really picking up because I'm not trying to pick everything I swear I need. I'm trying to get the list that what I got. And my people, we know them them phone pods is on the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to look at them Chicago lows, man, because I love the quality. I love the way they look, but I didn't get them. I passed on them, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it was a reason because I tried to do some raffles and I didn't hit. So I was like, all right, but then I keep looking around. They keep restocking. I'm like, I didn't get them AE2s, you know, and I really love my boy. That's my favorite player in the NBA currently. You know, I'm Team Mamba all day, but currently it's AE. I didn't get his. You know, I did swing a Ja because that was, you know, my mind and my Grinch. That was already on the list. So what's on the list that I knew of maybe the shadow, but I'm not going too crazy over it like I did for the Steel 10. I was outside. Because you're going to have to be outside. You're going to have to be outside. And I do my work. If I'm tired, if I'm motivated, it's a Wednesday too. So, but if not, I'm chill because the week after that, we got one of my favorite releases that's dropping this year. Probably my top 5 personally favorite release. Would it be my top 10? Definitely in my top 10, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna do a couple top 10s because the sneaker world has been blessed this whole year, man. Like, we get so much that sometimes you forget we got the Barkleys, the Bo Jacksons. You know, you forget stuff like that really is true to the sneaker heart. You know, if I don't know about you guys, but stuff like that to me, sneaker heart. Then you got Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? Kobe got like 6. Well, I got like 6 that I got, and it's like, woo, you know. And then, you know, if you got some Travis's, you got the Bricks, you got the Yachty's, and then we got bangers, OGs, because any OG to me is definitely top 5 quality. I mean, worthy. Because we saying in metallic 5s, but unpopular opinion, I'm into this for the first time, so I'm having some of these like mines and being able to look at them in the room and put them on. That white cement 4, man. Woo! Woo! You know what I mean? Like, that Steel 10. Woo! You know what I mean? I'm just throwing little gems. Oh, that Aqua. Woo! You feel me? Then you got to go back to the earlier days. You know, we got the flu games. You know what I mean? Then we got stuff like the SBs. You know what I'm saying? You got the 95s. And it's the name stuff that I don't got. Like it's so much that I think you got to do justice and maybe do a top 25. But me personally, I think I'm going to probably we're going to do top 10 Jordan. I think I'm going to do a top 10 GR. Then I'm going to do a top 10 hype shoe. So I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 of them, y'all. So I'm going to do a top 10 Jordans. And y'all should know what number 1 going to be because I didn't even name it. But if y'all know, there's nothing that's going to beat that number 1 because nobody really cared about that shoe. But y'all know it's my love. That's me, right? So I'm going to get out of here. I know I've been talking y'all ear off, but just wanted to give y'all some love. We got them not the flu game. We got them taxis. Anybody need a ride? Get your money right. $1 bill. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Steelz. Y'all know the slogan, how we get it in. It's your boy Steelz, KickzWitSoul, where the slogan is every shoe, just a shoe. Till you put your soul into it. Peace. Let's get out of here.